Hi guys, welcome to TraderScale's Success Stories. Today we're here with Corrine Straker, who's successfully secured a payout with our proprietary trading program. Welcome, Corrine, and thank you for coming on the show. Brilliant to have you.
Thank
How
you
are
for
you doing
having
today?
me. I'm doing great, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks. Not too bad. So we're going to focus in this interview on like the mental side and the discipline and the patience, mindset shifts, and everything that made the difference in your trading and why you're so successful and why you've been one of our best and most consistent traders, essentially. Um,
Yeah.
so let's start with how do you mentally prepare? Tell us actually. Let's go with where are you from? What's your age and what's your background?
So I'm from the UK, not too far from Birmingham area.
Yeah.
I'm 32.
Okay.
I'm working part-time.
Okay.
I've got two small young children, and I do trading
Yeah.
um, for since 2017.
Oh, you've done it for quite a long time then. Yes.
Yeah,
So you're very experienced actually. That's what is that? 7 years?
yeah, 2017.
That's a
So
long time. Actually, it's 2025 now, so that's like 8 years. I keep forgetting it's
yeah,
2025. We're only just into the year, so my mind hasn't quite processed that yet. That's brilliant. You must be vastly experienced then. More experienced than I am actually as well. So okay, so like let's start with like how do you mentally prepare for a trading session?
so I have my set trade plan.
Yep.
Where certain days and certain times that I do like to trade.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Ideally, I like to trade Tuesday to Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, I do like the London and New York sessions because there's more volume in the market.
Yeah. Okay. That's nice.
I've now put into my trading plan that I'm happy with 1% a day.
1% a day. Nice. Very good.
Yeah,
But just like not too much, just not that 1% a day.
yeah.
I think that's really sensible. That's cool. Okay.
It is when you've got a decent amount of
Yeah.
account.
Yeah.
You don't need any more. 1% a day, it could be 4% a week.
Well, exactly.
Um,
Massive actually.
you know,
If you've
it
got a lot,
does, it slowly
yeah.
adds up.
If you've got a big account, it's massive. So
Yeah.
let's go into what account size did you actually purchase with TradeScale? What challenge did you purchase?
So my first account was 100,000.
Yep.
I've received three payouts since October.
Okay. And they were,
And in total I've earned just over $8,000.
that's nice. That's good.
Yeah. And
Good.
then yesterday I received my login details for my new funded account, which I thought I'd go for 200,000.
Yeah, I thought you up the ante a little bit. You feel like it's time to do
Yeah,
that. Yeah, fair enough. That's I like that. I like to hear that. You feel confident. Okay,
there's
so
more breathing
um,
space for me
I got you. I
on
got
the
you.
big account.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how did you first get into trading? Can I ask?
I seen people posting on Instagram,
Yeah,
the get rich quick thing
yeah,
overnight.
yeah. That
Um,
doesn't work, unfortunately.
yeah,
It takes time. Yeah,
yeah, all the money, the Lambos. That's what attracted me, not the cars as such, but the money.
yeah. Of course. Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
they kept saying, you can make money on your phone while you're asleep,
yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah. Of course.
So I took an interest into that kind of trading.
Mm-hmm.
I met a guy local to my area who had a big group.
Yeah.
He seemed to be doing quite a lot.
Okay.
So I joined him, and it seemed that he was, making all this money. He's got the cars,
Yeah.
but it turned out it was all mainly due to marketing.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That. I
So
mean, that's another thing
yeah,
that happens, unfortunately, as well sometimes.
yeah.
Yeah, the industry
Um,
can be a little bit sometimes like that, unfortunately. Yeah. Did you have any major doubts then when you first joined this group initially? And was it kind of like a mentorship, or was it just, a group where they were like, yeah, like let's do this, do that?
it was
And
copy signals,
okay, well, I think everyone starts that
copy
way,
and
to
paste.
be honest. I think like
Yeah,
most people I chat to, I think everyone has to start that way, right? To before
yeah.
the stage you're at, where you're on your own. So that's cool. That's cool. So
Well,
what about let's talk about, mental hurdles because obviously you're one of our most consistent and most successful traders, right? So
yeah,
like to get consistent payouts like this is to get a few is good. To get three big ones like this is quite something. So
yeah.
you've obviously got like quite a strong mindset and quite a strong strategy. So what would you say was the biggest mental hurdle you've like overcome in on your journey to where you are now?
I've had this question asked me quite a lot recently, because I've been sharing my story with a few people around me who I want to be, succeed with me, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I've explained to them, it didn't happen overnight for me.
No.
It's took me so many years.
Mhm.
Um, I've lost so much money. I've blew so many challenges.
Yeah.
Um, and then I thought, you know what, I need to concentrate more. So I can't keep afford losing.
Yeah.
And I do have a lot of faith and belief in this trading world.
Yeah.
It can bring a bit of freedom, um, stuff like that. So I dialed in mentally.
Yeah. Nice.
Uh, I did a bit of journaling. I kept looking back testing, and then I noticed a pattern. I'd mainly blow my accounts trading gold.
Yeah. Gold is quite
Um,
a mover.
yeah. So once I took that out my trade plan, I did start getting a little bit of wins, but then I would get a bit greedy and
Okay.
keep going back in. I wasn't happy with. I should have been happy, but I wasn't happy. It's like a little trading fix. You just want to keep. It's like an addiction sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, it can be. It can be as well. Essentially,
Yeah,
it's calculated, gambling. I would say a
yeah,
nice way to put it. It's like calculated gambling. So at first though, when you start, you're like, oh well, you win a few, and you're like, oh, this is easy,
yeah,
and then you lose a few, you're like, oh, actually, no, this is not that easy. It's uh,
yeah,
it's quite tough. So you went back to the drawing board, like you said, and re-educated yourself, seems like a really
yeah.
nice thing to do. That's cool.
I did.
So,
I literally scrapped everything out. I went back simple.
yeah.
I joined a mentorship group where
Okay.
I had one-to-one Zooms, um,
Nice.
a small community, and my mentor, he listens.
Yeah.
You tell him what you want, and he'll try his best to give you what you want.
Nice. That's good.
And in the end, I've now built my own indicator.
Okay. Oh, have you? That's
Um,
interesting.
yeah, I've built
Nice.
my own indicator on TradingView, and that's
Uh,
literally what I've been using to win.
so you use like Pine Script. Is it Pine Script?
Yeah,
Yeah. So me and my friends, we built a few of these before. They just never really worked for us. Like this was like
yeah,
2 years ago. We were like fiddling around. We're like, oh well, if we can make this, it's gonna. But like we realized that it didn't work long term. It only worked for like 6 months, and then we'd have to rechange it. But yeah, it's just
yeah,
one of those things like a learning curve. So back and forth for that. So
yeah.
like your mindset and your mental shift that happened when you reached the payout, did it change at all when you reached your first one, or was you like, right, okay, level head, let's keep it calm?
My first one, because at first your family and friends doubt you. So I shared it, and I was like, look, it does work. It's not a scam.
Yeah,
I'm actually getting paid out. It's a real company.
yeah.
Um, and my first payout, I went straight to the travel agents and I booked New York for me and my kids.
Boom. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
so
I
we're
love
going
hearing
to,
stuff like
yeah,
that. It's like, right, okay, well, I'm gonna do something for it. I just chatted to a guy then. He was like, I took my wife out to dinner. He was a little bit older. I was like, happy wife, happy life, bro. Like,
yeah,
but yeah, you've got your kids and obviously I bet I guess is that your sole motivation, your kids to give them that freedom
yeah,
and give them some sort of like,
yeah.
financial stability in the future, would you say?
I think, yeah, for the first, say, 6 months now, I just want to get my payouts and I want to enjoy it. I want to enjoy it. I don't want to stick it in the bank. I
Yeah.
want to take it out, enjoy it. Then I've got something to show for it.
Yeah, nice. Got some
You
experiences from
know,
it.
on my second payout, I booked another holiday.
Oh, nice.
Um, so we
You're
go on
jet setting around
holiday.
the world now. You got a little jetpack.
This is it. We've got our holiday coming up in 2 weeks, no, 3 weeks time. And that's all down to me trading with you guys.
That's class. Fair play, that is class. I love to hear that. We love to hear that actually. Some people have different answers. Some people say, oh, I paid off a little bit, then I put it in the bank, but you're
Yeah,
like, nah, I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm going on holiday. So that's great,
it's,
actually. I haven't had that
I've
one
had so
before.
many years of disappointment and
Yeah.
losses.
Yeah.
I deserve a bit of fun with it.
Yeah, no, just go for it. Why not? Why not? So how did you handle your emotional reactions to your first winners, compared to did you have like any bad streaks? I know you said that, it was a couple of years of this and that. But when you changed your kind of mindset, was there kind of something that just clicked and you were like, right, I need to remain on a level head even when you have those big wins and those big payouts, or were you always kind of like that?
I'm quite a laid back person. When I get a bit emotional in trading, I have to like lock everything off and just walk away.
Yeah,
Because if I keep myself access to it, I'm going to end up blowing all the money
yeah,
because it's called revenge trading. You just keep going back into the market.
yeah.
So what I do, I log out all the platforms, and start a new day.
Just let
When
it
my
set and forget sort of thing. Yeah, I think
yeah,
that a lot of the most successful traders that I've spoke to, they just leave it. They put it on and leave it. They either let it hit the stop loss or hit the take profit. Now, I'm not saying that
yeah,
that is some things might work for different. There's lots of different things that work for different personalities, right? But personally, I
yeah,
like when I tend to do that a little bit as well. Just like leave it.
yeah.
Otherwise, if I get too emotionally invested in it and I'm looking at the charts all day, my mind just goes
This is
crazy.
it does affect your mood, and I've got two kids that I need to
Yeah.
take care of, and I can't be down and fed up because of trading.
Oh, of course. Yeah. No, you don't want to be like that.
Yeah,
So did you ever experience any burnout with it, and how did you manage that?
yeah. I've been stressed with it, sleepless nights.
I've
Um,
I've had that.
I've had all that. I've been really antisocial. I've had people say, God, you're always on your phone. I was like, yeah, just bear with me. It's been all worth it in the end.
Yeah, that's it. When it comes, it comes. It's just so I know some people that have done it in, 1 year. I know some people that have done it in 6. I know some people that have done it in 4. It is so unique because it depends on,
Yeah,
I think it depends on your personality, what style suits you. Like
yeah,
I'm a very impatient person, like so I would be trying to scalp, but I realized that scalping, it just didn't work for me because I like if it doesn't hit my TP in like 10, 15 minutes,
yeah.
and it's quite tricky to trade the 1 minute and 5 minute chart, right? So yeah. So how do you balance patience with taking action, would you say?
Well, when I do set up my day for trading, I've got three simple rules before I take a trade.
Yeah,
Um, and if none of them rules are all met, I would just literally set an alarm. Um, and then TradingView will alert me when it's time to come back again.
nice.
But I won't sit at the chart all day waiting. I'll carry on with my business, and just wait for the alert to come to my phone.
Super disciplined. I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
Really
But
good.
it's took a long time to get here.
It is like that though, isn't it? Because it is quite addictive at first. You're like, oh, this is fun. I was chatting to a guy before, and he was like, he's a professional hedge fund trader, and he was like, oh, well, no one starts trading out of joy. You don't just start like, oh, like a new hobby, even though it is quite fun. It's like you do
Yeah,
it on the money side, right? But then
yeah,
you realize that there's more to it than that. So you got to take a little bit of a step back sometimes. So. You had like a massive achievement with us, actually. Like you're one of our most consistent, highest paid traders consistently. So congratulations on that. That's
thank
fantastic.
you.
It's nice to see that you're doing something with it. Going on holiday is
Yeah,
great as well. I usually have people that like, oh no, I'm saving money, and then you're like, nah, we're going to New York. So
no,
that's really
yeah,
nice. I like
I'm
that.
enjoying it.
I think I do the same thing as well.
Yeah,
If I had a nice payout before, like me and my missus would go on holiday sort of thing. So
yeah.
so what does this achievement mean for your confidence building as a trader, and where do you see yourself, 6 months to a year from now? Well, what are your goals essentially?
My goals is to continue getting payouts,
Yeah,
continue with my plan and my rules.
yeah,
Um, Still stick with 1% a day.
Okay. Yeah.
Now that I'm with a 200K account, 1% is $2,000.
That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
Do you know what I mean? At work, because I'm working part time, that would take me probably about 8, 9 weeks to earn.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's
Do you know
mental.
what I mean? So, the greed's not there no more. I'm happy with 1%. Let that grow.
Yeah,
Do the payouts and continue enjoying life with the kids and the money.
that's nice. That's a really nice way of looking at it. Yeah, I think kids, I guess I haven't got kids of my own yet,
Yeah.
but I guess like that would be a main sort of priority for me, I guess, if I did have some at some point. So do you think trading is more about skill or mindset, or would you say what would you say is more important?
Mindset.
Yeah, everyone says that.
Yeah, 100%. It's 5% skill, 95% mindset.
Yeah, I
And I'm proof in the pudding. Once my mindset got corrected, the money started rolling in.
That's mental. It's crazy, isn't it? How that works.
Yeah.
My mindset's terrible, by the way. Like I'm literally like, oh, if I lose what I don't even if I lose two trades in a row, I get really angry. Not angry, but like upset.
Yeah.
But like I don't like I need to have a strategy that has like a high win rate so that I'm always kind of okay because
Yeah.
otherwise my wife will notice. She'll be like, "You lost the trade today." I'm like, "Yeah." So I'm still
Like,
working on that
people
myself.
do definitely pick up the mood change.
Yeah, yeah, and the thing is as well, it's like everyone's different. Like I said, some people are just I know a guy that will lose 12 trades in a row and still make 10% a month. And I'm like, dude, I don't know how you do that. How like like I lost I think one time about 2 years ago, I lost 7 or 8 in a row, and I was like, I I couldn't even talk. I couldn't get words out of my mouth. So yeah, very interesting how you said about 95% mindset and 5% skill.
Yeah.
But yeah, usually people say about 70/30. So that's a nice way of looking at it. So
Yeah.
has the experience through trading changed the way you approach other areas in life, would you say? Or not?
No, not really. I'm still doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And just with a bit more money in my pocket.
Yeah, you seem quite a chill person, so I
Yeah,
think that will probably resonate on the charts with you. To be fair,
yeah.
like you're pretty much the opposite of me. So, what do you think is one mental mistake that you made just for our viewers and our advice to absolute beginners like you were in 2017? What would you say that is one mistake that you made you thought, oh, I wish I knew that sooner?
Don't go for the copying service. Learn the skill yourself.
Okay, okay, that's a good.
Um, Definitely learn it to trade yourself. This in this business trading is one of the world's most paying business.
Yeah.
Nothing else is paying you more.
Yeah,
So
100.
even though we haven't got the big money like the banks,
Yeah,
we can still take a little bit of money in the markets.
we
So
can
yeah,
scrape a
learn
little
this.
bit off. We can scrape a little
Yeah,
bit off. There's no problem.
yeah, that's it. We only need a little bit. But yeah, learn the skill. Don't copy people's signals.
Yeah, education. Okay, yeah, brilliant. I like that. I think that that's true as well. Personally, I totally agree with that. So, when things aren't going your way, say you're in a little bit of not a losing streak or such. Everyone has losing streaks, but say you're in
Yeah.
things aren't quite going your way. How do you stay patient and manage your emotions? What would you say is your secret for any aspiring traders like yourself to be more consistent?
Again, I'd try and switch off, come away from the platforms, um, and give yourself a good reset
Set the
because
trade and leave it. Is that you saying?
yeah,
Okay, I got you. Yeah, no,
um,
that I think
it,
that's
it
great advice
it
as well.
takes the emotions out. You
Yeah.
can't do any hasty decisions if you've sat there watching it.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, just set the trade, walk away, and
Yeah.
if it hits stop loss, it hits the stop loss. If it takes the profit, then happy days.
Yeah.
If you've set your risk correctly, your account should be protected still.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about risk management at the end of the day. You should have that. The platforms give you that. So let's talk about TraderScale for a minute.
Yeah.
How do you like the platform? What do you think are our best attributes? And yeah, just let's just have a little chat about TraderScale. Are you happy with the service we provided?
Yeah, the service is good. The dashboard, everything's laid out properly and clear.
Hmm.
It's very understanding.
How about the support you received? Is the support okay?
And the support could improve just a little bit by faster responses
Okay.
from the website.
Okay. Well, we haven't
Uh,
actually had that one before, so that's good. I'll be passing the message on.
yeah, because sometimes you can be waiting for a response a couple of hours or days.
Oh,
But again, everyone's in different time zones, so
we do have traders all over the world as well. So
yeah,
yeah, that's good though. So the platform itself you enjoyed, the dashboard you thought was quite clean. Do you
yeah.
do you, do you look at the leaderboard at all?
No,
No, you just
I've,
look
I've, I've
focused
never,
on.
yeah. I literally go in every day, check my dashboard, check my limits.
Yeah.
Um, Once I've had a trade, I'll go back in 5, 10 minutes later to see if it's been updated, and then that's it.
Nice. Okay, cool. So if you could recommend just one thing to a beginner trader, what would you do? One thing to recommend to someone just starting out.
Definitely learn the skill. Once you're ready, go with a prop firm.
Okay.
Use their money.
Use the
You
leverage.
take you take your 80%,
Yeah.
and you'll get bigger. You can get bigger gains. If you're using a personal account, it can take a long time.
Yeah, brokers for
Um,
these prop firms is
yeah,
quite hard when because like I've said this before, not everyone, including myself, has access to hundreds of thousands of pounds.
no,
It's just not like it's not something that's normal, in the UK.
yeah,
Or anywhere really, there are
yeah,
some people, but I don't know those people.
no, no, no.
So yeah, brilliant.
So
Well,
yeah, I definitely tell people to use prop firms.
okay, brilliant. Well, I'm glad that you've had a couple of payouts with us, and you're definitely one of our most consistent and most successful. So I honestly thank you for coming on, Corinne. It's been great
No
talking to you.
problem.
And like I said, guys, if you found this helpful, like, subscribe, and comment below, and just let us know what your biggest challenge is when it comes to trading psychology.